we will make some cash. First 𝗨𝗏𝗄𝗧.
Introducing 𝗨𝗏𝗄𝗏 Super Agent.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to, well, I don't know where we are, to be honest. Well, I know where we are. We're going back to hell. So I think our main focus is going to be on finding an entry for the short. With me is my favorite Yeehaw cowboy Nick. Ciao Nick. The market has been crazy. We got the swing short still on with a TP of 44 whopping K. So that's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good.
We know your website is the center of your online.
First of all, good morning to everyone.
Oh, my mic is my mic better now? Mic too soft, your voice. Fixed it. Is it better now, guys?
Along with daily malware scans and a firewall, all of which you can manage from one place.
Fix mic. Yeah, we got it. We on it.
Your search ranking. Get peace of mind for your online business today with GoDaddy.
Is it fixed now? Yeah. Good. Better, perfect. Don't hear your voice, good bro. So how are you guys doing today? How are you feeling? What's going on? I hope not everyone got completely wrecked. It's awesome now. Awesome even. That's what we want to hear, right, John? Awesome. Yeah. So let's look from a 4-hour perspective to the market first. What? Oh, eat below 2K here next to me. I feel wrecked. Yeah, I get that, man. So what I wanted to show first was the CoinGlass liquidations, because it's been a wild one again, man. Liquidations. We have a whopping of 871 million short liquidations. The only noticeable and the only semi-positive thing we could say about this situation is that the body perfectly bounced off the 73.2 level. The body with a successful retest. My short was perfect, time to pull back. That's a very good job. So I had two lines on my chart which were for me the most important levels, the white ones. It was the 82.2k and it is the 74.4k. And why have these lines so much importance? And why are these lines so important? Well, for me these were the signs to either flip bullish or bearish. And as you see, we broken again below the 74.4k region, which for me was the final retest of remaining bullish for me. So as long as we're below here, I'm short. I'm so short I need a step ladder to tie my shoelaces. And either we can get a swing position going from here with a soft SL at 85 or 75.4. But the take profit is gonna be, give me a second here, guys. Minimum 63k. So how would that setup look? Well, it's a 10.7 R setup with an entry, and let me write it on the chart for you as well. Because the structure definitely flipped bearish. So this is the only position I would look for. Any thoughts on the next capitulation? Define capitulation, but it's if I look at it from a 4-hour perspective, I've seen better, to be honest. Remember this big rejection that we were looking at during the evening, during New York? That's 7% ago. The good old days.
Let me ask you, Chento.
Yes.
What is your indication of what is it that's driving this bearish structure now? What is your indication that it's flooded?
Well, for me, I had this white line. This is 74.4, and I marked these two off because 74.4 is the previous all-time high, and as you can see, 74 has been always the resistance before breakout to the upside. And 74 is also the main structural flip between the first impulse. 74.4 is the top of this one. This one didn't manage to break, and it was the first impulse towards, well, the good old 100k. And from a lower time frame perspective, this was also the last retest and the last hold level during the Christmas period, and theoretically also the bottoming of this whole structure that we've been forming here, where 74 to 73 high was the levels to hold. Breakout back to 78, retest, breakout to 79, retest above, breakout to 82, 82 double tapped it, and this is why 82 was my flip level for going up, and 74 or 82.2 was my flip level for being a bullish structure. And this, with the previous all-time high being around the same level, is for me definitely also a trigger for lower. Let's see what the liquidations are doing on the lower time frame. We are having a bit of a move up now, to be honest. It's given us a good 1.1%, but it's still not the impulse move you would expect, right? It's still not the amount of...
It's still getting relief.
Yeah, it's getting relief, but it's not giving enough...
A reversal.
Yeah, not enough oomph.
Yeah. It needs to push before a pump.
Yeah. I want to see a sharp V-shaped reversal. And what is very noticeable is that normally we need V-shapes to make higher levels. Even at the 5 minutes. Let me get these. I'll leave the liquidations on because that's not that harmful. Look, if we go to slightly higher time frame, let's say the 15 minutes, every time we've seen a sharp dump, small consolidation, shift out before a move up. This is already a completely different structure, a lot more tame. Test, second test before shifting out, single test, or this is also double test. And what is noticeable about this double test of the low is it remained consolidating and retesting that low before even a tame shift out. As long as markets don't give a clear V shape like here, I'm not confident in my long. Not confident is indeed the right word. It's not that I'm certain of the short, it's that I'm not confident in the long. But you cannot deny that on the hourly it's not looking bad. But we have seen not looking bad structures in the past. And not looking bad structures ended up being looking extremely bad.
Is just, it's not cutting it now.
Yeah.
If it's not clear.
Yes. Especially because of the fact that we are in a downtrending market. We are in a downwards market. Not bad means it's not good. We need a lot more. We need more pressure. We need more conviction. Yeah. I think 74.4 region is a very good region to have a retest. Also, the liquidity gap is big. Look, they wiped everything.
There wasn't much, but now it's all gone.
Well, there wasn't much. It's they wiped 870 million in the last 24 hours in longs.
I think a lot of that was people trying to knife catch. It
Yes.
wasn't people swinging.
No. There was some of it. A lot indeed must have been knife catching. But still, the ratio itself, it's 18 times more longs than shorts. And I just can't see shorts piling in right now. At none of the time frames. Look, if there are shorts, they're resigning high around the 79k region. Not particularly convinced that we're going back to the 79k region personally. Long short ratio going wild, absolutely. Need more SPX. What is wild is that the stock markets close positive. But now oil is up. Gold is down. Mamma mia, no bueno. So guys, what is your opinion? How are you guys feeling? You feeling long? You feeling short? How are you positioned? Yeah, that's
not good.
nah. Nah, that's not good at all. We're below every. Let's see, where's the 4-hour EMA?
Every piece of hope.
Oh. This is not good for the hopium, guys. Even though the pressure looks to be off. And what is for me most worrying, if I look at the volume chart of FlowX here, you see that all the spikes are green. All the spikes are green, yet price is refusing to move up. So the absorption is pretty high.
This is not good.
That's no bueno yet again.
Every metric's not good right now.
Nah, everything is looking, yeah.
Money flow.
Money flow is, I'm refreshing this because I almost can't believe it. Look at these candles on the 5-second chart. The hourly is not looking bad. The 4-hourly has up volume. The 24 hours has a pressuring volume of minus 4 billion. Got completely wrecked. Oh man, Ahmad, that's not good. Scalping long, 1 hour bullish. The 1 hour is not looking bad. Let me put it like that. I think you have to be very careful with taking a bullish stance from here, to be honest. Yeah, I would be slightly more risk averse, and until proven otherwise, the trend is down, and yeah. Trend is definitely down. Oh man. It's not moving up either. It still has no pressure. Is the news data today? Big short soon. May 28th. So what we have coming in is prelim GDP. We have core PCE and unemployment claims. It's not an uneventful day, to be honest.
No, it's not.
Smash the likes, absolutely. For people that don't know me, I'm Chento. I do everything for free. So my free Discord link is below as well. And today we're trading with Qcoin if we're taking any trades. If you want to have something that is secure and KYC, Qcoin is definitely the way to go. And yeah, I can strongly advise joining the free Discord. It's free, so that helps. And check Z, please. I don't trade altcoins, my friend. My last money is long Zcash. Well, I guess you're not the most risk averse trader I've ever spoken to. Yeah. Why does this structure look like it doesn't have enough impulse, and it might start looking bleak really fast as well? New York is gonna be spicy. Oh, New York is gonna be absolutely spicy. You have gut feeling that next effort. You have a gut feeling, I assume. I think we front run it, or at least then we go down hard. Waiting for 74.5 short. I think that's a very good choice. It would make sense in terms of a structure. It would make sense to retest there. I'm just interested to see if
Higher
the
low.
if we get a higher low. So the structure that the market needs to make in order to shift out, this is already bad because it's a second low, but it needs to do something like this in order to have a shift out of this structure. And until now, I can tell that they're compressing, like they're genuinely compressing the range. But I'm DCA into long from getting wrecked again. Chento doesn't like Zcash. Bro, I don't like... Look who woke up. Hi Vic. Yeah. Not a bad ratio. Not bad at all.
Hey,
It's
that's
not bad,
terrible.
Dak.
That's not
Not bad. Love the soundtrack. Very nice. 𝗨𝗪𝗂𝗂𝗧, I guess. Oh, we have 2 women in the chat now.
Wow.
Wow. Music is much better. Thank you. Yeah, we switched playlist. I think we gotta stream on Kick soon, because then we can play whatever music we want.
Please.
Yeah. Are we in any trade? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm in my swing trade from 78k short. But that's basically the only trade I have now. We have a limit waiting at 77.4. Or 74.4, my apologies. I forgot how to speak. The market is... Last Wish? What do you mean? What's this music code? I have no clue. I just don't think this is looking good. So from a market perspective, things are looking very, very bad. From a structural perspective, it's looking very, very bad. From an economic perspective, it's looking bad. From a geopolitical perspective, it's looking very bad. From a liquidity perspective, it's also looking bad because there's still a lot of longs below. So the probability is, I guess we're going up.
I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
And you know, the one thing that we have going for us is our spirits.
Yeah. Our spirits are immaculate.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Listen, spirit-wise, unbeatable. Why is this cowboy sitting there?
For the vibe.
It's for the spirits.
Spirits.
Spirits. What?
Analysis.
Let me ask you the question back. Why would you not have a cowboy on stream?
I can't think of a single reason why you wouldn't.
Or a cowboy. Any entry for today? Yeah, 74.4 short. That's basically the only entry I can give you guys now. Listen, New York yesterday did the dirty. Asia and London picked it up. Or, well, Asia picked it up. London now is just consolidating and probably waiting for more damage. I would be very, very, very careful right now, guys. Cowgirl would be nice also.
I agree.
I don't want to meet HR. But yeah, sounds great. Are you HR as well?
I'm HR.
Wasn't I HR?
Delegated.
Okay. SL755, SL75485. Guys, I wish I could entertain you guys longer. I wish we could make this more informative live stream. But the truth is, if you're not in a position, don't get in one. The market annihilated everyone who was long. Huh? Yeah, there was a little something here. Something bleach. Yeah. So my advice would be 74.4 with a tight SL at 75.4. yeah, wait for the market structure to actually shift. To answer your question, will there be an out season? Absolutely not. Be careful, be safe. Don't over risk or over leverage, because we're now entering the period. Adam, you gotta ask Sheldon that. When will there be an out season? There will never be an out season. Never! There's not even a BTC season. But we're now entering the period. We're staying liquid. Remaining in a place where you have money is way more important than trying to scrape out more money. Streaming US Open, yeah, it's looking like we will, but I can't 100% sure say. It depends on other meetings that we're having.
I have a comment on the alt season.
Yes.
I think we are in an alt season if you invert your charts.
Yeah. If you invert your charts, it's going epic.
If you invert your charts, we're in an alt season about 90% of the year. You know?
Can we go to 64? Oh, easily. Easy. Yeah, this PA is... Yeah. Yeah. So guys, hit the like button on the way out. I think I'm gonna leave it at this because there's not much more to talk about. As soon as I enter trade or see a trade, I will update the Discord and I will update the probably Twitter as well. Thank you for tuning in. Apologies for not having more information or for being able to provide anything better. Yeah.